So yesterday was the second U.S. show for New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Strong Style Evolved. And those of us in the Indies promotion, those professional wrestlers that we perform in the Indies, we kind of look at Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling as what to do. You know, the style matches to have, the back and forth action, the fast-paced action, the spots, and it was a great show. It was an awesome show. And the first match, it was Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. Cody and Marty Scurll versus the Gorillas of Destruction, the Tonga Roau and Tama Tonga. And that was a great back and forth match. Like most matches that the usually, this side gets the advantage, then partway through this guy takes more of the advantage, and then this guy comes out at the end and just totally dominates, or a match is totally dominated by one person. And that's not that's okay. That's the old school way, and they still do it in the Indies. But the Bullet Club match, Bullet Club versus Bullet Club match, and the main event, the Young Bucks versus returning Golden Lovers, those matches were back and forth action. That's with great spots. I mean, a Bullet Club versus Bullet Club match, it had everybody taking a superplex after superplex after superplex, and it was a nice, entertaining spot. And but that's the thing about the Indies. Now it's spots, and I'm good at spots. I'm good at the combinations. The combinations of moves, the spots, and so I really watch Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling to learn about the spots, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at the spots. I have every match. I have the trio of moves: DDT, hold on to the head, bring him back up for a swinging neck breaker. Keep a hold of the head to bring him back up for his suplex. And that's a good spot. I have good spots. And that's really what you gotta have, really, to bring yourself apart from the rest of the crowd in the Indies, is you gotta have the spots. And you gotta have good spots. And because they're still the crowd, they still love the old school wrestling. And then there's the comedic wrestling, which we all do, and then there's the spots. Everybody loves their spots. And so last night's New Japan Pro Wrestling, sets another high tier, another level that I want to get to. I mean, if it's not WWE, I want it to be Ring of Honor / New Japan Pro Wrestling, because they're just as big as WWE. People might say, oh, they're just as big, only in New Japan Pro Wrestling, only in Japan. Well, that sold-out show was packed. And then they got people saying, oh, they're only good in the Indies. Well, the Indies is everywhere. NWA and Ring of Honor their titles are the only real world titles, because they could be defended on any continent. And well, so New Japan Pro Wrestling Ring of Honor, I'd love to get there if I don't get to WWE, and still doing what I need to do it. And right now I am driving to La Junta to do my cardio, the walk around La Junta. Do it a few times a week, which is a good 3 or 4 miles. Good cardio. So see you guys after the cardio. So the Irish Xtreme here, and right now I am about to go into Big 5 sporting goods store, and what I am going to do is, here they got a good selection of wrestling knee pads, and I am going to upgrade my wrestling knee pads since I'm getting back into the ring. The old ones probably need replacing, so that's what I'm gonna do. And knee pads, they're gonna help out protecting myself from doing the big moves that you guys would like to see me do and give you guys a better show. So I'm gonna go into here, into Big 5 Goods, sporting goods, and get these knee pads, probably the A6 that they have, and catch you guys later. So now that I got my knee pads, I'm about to go into good old Dick's Sporting Goods, and gonna go in there because, well, many people don't like going in there now because of their stance on guns. I do not care. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and plus they got pretty good sports tape for to tape up my wrists whenever I go on. I used to do wristbands, but now I'm going back to the traditional wrist tape, and they got pretty good sports tape in there, so that's where I'm gonna go. As you can see, this is what I'm doing for this lunch hour while I don't have any appointments scheduled for work, and pretty much getting some more gear together for the upcoming show in May, whenever it's right now to be determined, to be announced when the date is. And I'm looking forward to it because it's my first match in my hometown of Los Animas, and so that's really what is going on. About to walk in good old Dick's Sporting Goods and get some sports tape for my wrists. So the Irish Xtreme now has new kick pads, got the sports tape for his wrists, and now just gonna go enjoy lunch because I still have a little over an hour before I go back to work. And I even got some athletic socks to go inside my shoes and kick pads, you know, lawn socks, and of course they're green, even though you won't be able to see them. And the athletic tape I got was just black, and didn't really, was a little too hesitant on the bright green tape because that would go good with the Irish Xtreme, but I still need to get my gear from the place that's making it. It's Pro Wrestling UK, Pro Wrestling Gear UK, and just to see the shade of emerald green that it is, just to see the shade of emerald green that it is, so that I could see if it The green tape would go good with it. And then it'll be time for the Irish Xtreme to go extreme on people. So just waiting on my gear to get here. And once it gets here, I'll probably take it to the place where I get the shirts made. So get my logo and my name on everything. So stay tuned, because the Irish Xtreme is prepping up for the show. So I tried on my knee pads yesterday after I got home, and pretty good fit. A little tight around the back, but a little wearing, and that shouldn't be an issue. I mean, my legs are still mobile, you know, could still bend the knee, move my legs, so it's pretty good and pretty better quality than what I was using. So like I said, it'll protect my knees and protect me from injury, so that I could best give the fans the best match ever. And it'll definitely help me out during the shows. I got a little bad news today. Instead of being in May because of graduation, work around graduation, work around other people's schedules, and now it looks like it's been pushed back to June, the next show, which is alright. Build a little suspense, keep the people wanting it for when the Irish Xtreme makes his debut. And now it's one of those days, cardio day, time to go for my walk. And I will see you guys afterwards.